If you laugh today, you lose, and you have to take a ride on this. People get on here voluntarily? Like, thinking that's a good idea? All right. New fear unlocked. Not a chance. I will never get on one of those. Especially, I'm not going to laugh today, so I won't have to. Anyways, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Zeducation, and welcome to another episode of Don't Laugh. Folks, a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I'm here to remind you, as usual, to keep yourselves in check. And if you do laugh today, there is a punishment. Generally, we don't have a punishment on Tuesdays, but you got to go ride a hot air balloon. Do we got any hot air balloon pilots watching this right now? Why? Why? Anyways, we have to get into today's show. If you are ready for today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. Don't laugh. Go.
Need some help?
No, I'm an independent woman and I can do it by myself.
Oh, geez. Okay. More power to you. Just make sure you're recording, okay? And if it does go wrong, it has to be posted. That's your punishment.
I need to know who I can contact to report this abuse. My daughter is really good at drawing, and she expresses herself through her art. But anyway, when she's mad at me, she draws pictures of me to, you know how I know that's me? Because you see what I got on?
Oh.
Right here, ice. I'm always eating ice.
Yeah, that's...
I need to report.
Report her to social services. Yeah, you can do that to your kids if they're doing that to you. I can't remember which comedian. It's Louis C.K. or Tom Segura, but they talk about the difference between boys and girls. And boys, they'll just wreck stuff. You know, they'll dent your car, they'll break windows. And girls, like, they will wreck you. They will wreck your soul. And that's a perfect example. I don't know why my back's always hurting. Also me. Is that Messi? What are you doing, dude? One of the greatest soccer players. I'm sorry, football players of all time. With posture like that, huh? Go to West Ham, mate. Go to my team, West Ham. We got any West Ham fans in the comments? West Ham United, mate. Premier League champs coming up. One of you just offered your toddler a yogurt that no longer exists in your fridge. Oh, nice one. Nice work on that one, dude. Oh, that's the worst. I've done that. The worst is when your wife, she knows they're gone, but forgets to tell you, or, you know, something that she's not just going to tell you, right? Then you offer it. Oh, you go get a squeeze pack. Oh, and then she makes that face, and you're like, no, they are gone? And then you gotta put out that little toddler fire. Know what snacks and foods are available at all times. That's an important lesson as a parent. That one guy singing behind you at church.
From heaven above.
You know what, man? You're there singing. You're there singing, you're there worshiping. That's the most important thing, right? Doesn't matter how you sound. I remember growing up, I can pinpoint a few people that sound like this, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. They're wailing, they're singing, that's all that matters. Keep on keeping on. Al Gore and climate experts in 2007.
The point of this is, all
Love this
this
clip.
time, you can see what
I think we've had this before,
I
but
have seen all these years. It just keeps going up. It is relentless. And now we're beginning to see the impact in the real world. This is Mount Kilimanjaro.
this is great.
More than 30 years ago,
Yep.
and more recently. And a friend of mine just came back from Kilimanjaro with a picture he took a couple months ago. Another friend, Lonnie Thompson, studies glaciers. Here's Lonnie with a last sliver of one of the once mighty glaciers. Within the decade, there will be no more snows of Kilimanjaro.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. What happened, Al? I mean, it feels like people are coming to this situation more logically, more clear-headed, saying, oh, wow, throughout the history of Earth, there have been climate patterns, literally up and down, hot and cold, way before we existed. And maybe we're going through that now. Maybe cow farts are not the reason. More and more people are coming to this issue with a clear head, with a reasonable brain. But there are still crazy people out there that think using paper straws is going to help. So, and huffing their own farts. It's grotesque, but they do it. Spirit Halloween not playing this year. Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, is that Diddy? What the? Oh, come on. All right, that's a little concerning, actually. That looks, from a distance, that would convince someone that that's real. Let's move on here. That's disgusting. Okay, we got the men's. What the? Where is this? Oh, this is like a reverse privacy. Does anyone know where this is? That looks like, okay, it's over in Asia somewhere, obviously. This is a boot camp somewhere where you can't go into the stall by yourself, right? It's just a policy of boot camp. Maybe. Hey, Grok, any advice for the younger generation?
Advice for the younger generation?
Quit being offended by everything and learn to take a joke, you absolute wet wipes.
Any
wet
advice
wipes.
for the younger generation?
Grow some balls, get a job, and stop being such snowflakes. It's embarrassing.
There is some good advice there, yeah. You know, something for my generation and younger, Gen Z, millennials, to their credit, to their defense, it is much harder to buy a home today. It really is. Wages have not kept up with inflation. Baby boomers still control a huge majority of the assets. So there is that. I don't know how to solve that problem, but it is an actual problem. Children eating vegetables, children eating small toy parts. Yeah, it's a weird thing, but this is so accurate, dude. Okay, pump it up, bro. Pump it down. Jeez. We get it. You're trying to go for your PR. Yeah, you got to be careful, for especially those kids they just start walking. And then the older kids have Legos or something, and they get a hold of them. You got to snatch them real quick because they'll swallow anything. You can't make this up.
I've never seen this in my life.
Okay, we got a boat and a garbage truck?
Right into the garbage truck.
What? Can you do this? What? How about bringing it to the dump yourself? Where's my garbage man out there? Can you do this with those garbage trucks? You can just put a boat in there and compact it? And would you do that? Or would you make them bring it to the dump themselves and pay for it?
If you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump? In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying that...
I'll put that all over the Vegas Dome. I love this. You know, speaking of Ozzy. I will say, to her defense, I can't remember her name. Is it Kelly? I think. That's the daughter. I just saw her spoken pretty highly of Donald Trump, and when she was going through her issues, blah, 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 and trying to stay sober, he was very supportive of that. So, maybe she was just hamming it up for this stupid show called The View, but yeah, iconic clip. Very, very viral moment that we should never forget about. And this argument is still, it's coming back. Who's going to do all the labor? Who's going to clean? This is what they're saying. It's like, what are we going to do without our slaves that are making cash, under the table deals for less than minimum wage? That's their argument. That's what they're saying. When jokes are equal opportunity.
Mexican and black jokes are pretty much the same. Once you hear Juan, you hear Jamal.
That was good. That was good. Dude. Oh, I love this. You know what? It's a weird time we're in, but there's also some good stuff. Humor seems to be making a comeback, and I love that. I should get some sleep. the German Forklift Championship I'm betting on at 4 a.m.
Moment. Boah. Eine ganze Halle fiebert mit.
The Stanley Cup, is that what it says? Gently, gently.
Oh, der Pokal, bleibt stabil,
bleibt stabil.
Noch wackelt
Noch zu fragen, zu sprechen, zu Deutsch.
Ist das soft? Ist das gut? Ist das cool?
Ja, Mann.
Präzise. Und jetzt geht's gegen die Uhr.
Ja.
Jetzt schnell parken und nach oben laufen auf den Weg ins Finale. Der Titelverteidiger schafft das hier nach oben. Unser 24 mit der Frankenstutt-Arena im Rücken. Benjamin Danker geht ins Finale.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That was skill right there. I didn't know this existed until right now, and I am hooked, man. I am hooked. I gotta see more. I hope they bring this over on the U.S. tour. My parents voted for the deportation of immigrants and made tacos for the 4th of July. Okay, but you're eating them. They don't look like the best tacos.
But were the tacos illegal?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It sure as hell didn't stop you from enjoying them, though. Those aren't real tacos anyway. They don't count.
Yeah, they didn't look like real tacos. And she went ahead and ate them. She's home from college on the break, right? Her head's getting filled with dumb ideas while she's at college in her sophomore year. Very sad. Very, very sad. And I just got to ask, too, why are you making tacos on 4th of July? It is American. It is, if we're being honest. Oh, we got another one. Here we're at the boat launch. Here we go. Okay. That's interesting. Putting a hitch on a car like that. You got to do what you got to do, though, right? Yeah, okay. That's why you don't do that. Right there. This is it. Guys. Is that a Mercedes? What is that? Beamer? Dude, that's an awfully nice car, I think. I can't even tell what that is. To have a hitch on it. And now she's in the drink. This is over in Miami. This is why you should buy a vehicle with some utility. Okay? Not just getting from place to place. If you're going to have some toys, you got to be able to haul them yourself. And not with a Beamer or a Mercedes with a hitch on it. Again, if that's your only option, make it work. But my poor daughter. Oh, dude. Why? What's like... You can do this if you bought the seat. Did you pay for that seat for your feet to sit on? No? Have some decency. You absolute pig. Oh, man. This is why I hate planes outside of the fear of crashing. Is people just don't care. They don't care about other people around them at all. It's like a vegan that secretly eats meat. It's actually a good idea, to be honest with you. I wonder how far you could go. Does that actually work when you're driving? Like, does it charge while you're driving? That's my question. When you're hooked up to a generator like this. Not the worst idea, especially if you're traveling through, looks like either going through Beartooth Pass there, or that might be going up through Cody, Wyoming there, maybe, through that little valley north of it, into Montana. I don't know, but yeah, we got a lot of good green energy memes today. Love it. It's been a while.
If you're a white boy trying to talk to me, like, personally, I want to be on a boat. I want to be on a boat.
And I want you to own the boat.
We already tried that. Y'all did not like it. You just 400 years you didn't bitch about it. So mixed messages. Make up your mind.
That's good. That's a good joke. Dark joke, but good joke. Yeah. My impression of every hockey fan until October.
This is my impression of every hockey fan until October.
Yeah, no, that's me right now. Most other sports, yes, whatever. I'm falling out of my love of sports, but hockey, I still have the passion. I still love hockey. Especially when you get out there in the wintertime, you put them skates on, you start shooting some pucks, Just comes back. Comes back. Bill G, you got to sign Kaprizov, man. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Get Rossi signed. Come on. Oh. You know? Congrats, folks. You know, this is a memorable moment in multiple ways. We will never forget it. Now, because of this, because of him, we're all brought into it. Okay, if it weren't for him, we wouldn't know about your engagement. So congratulations. What would you do if they pulled up to your house?
What would you do if we pulled up to your house?
You better not come back. Hey, Susan.
I appreciate these memes. They're still going around, you know. If you've seen one of them, you've seen all of them, all these jokes. But there's a little twist on this one. I can appreciate it.
I'm going to donate all my clothes to people who are starving.
If they fit into your clothes, they're definitely not starving.
It's AI, folks. It's AI, but he makes a good point on this AI-generated lady. He's, you know, Biden remains sharp as ever in retirement.
Anything to say to the press secretary about who went after your wife yesterday at the briefing? I don't know who the press secretary is.
You don't know? Okay. I will, you know, maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe he's enjoying retirement. Maybe you finally gave it up, Joe. Yeah, I mean, I think you gave it up even before you served as president. But whatever, dude. Whatever. Go get your chocolate chip, sit on the beach. Stay away from the cameras, man. Asked the college intern if she knew what this was, and she said, no, I'm officially old.
Archives. And then I used to love when they came out with this because I always thought it was so cool. Like, wheel it in.
It is cool.
She
It's
doesn't even know
super
what
cool.
we're talking about. Do you know what this is? She doesn't know.
She's
Oh, man.
This is contraption.
Let me see.
I get the same
This
thing.
is a
Well,
overhead
actually, in the office, I'm the old one.
projector.
I have never seen this before.
I'm old enough to remember when we shifted from projectors to whiteboards, or and then chalkboards to whiteboards to digital projectors. And I remember there was a lot of uproar. People didn't like the change. The teachers all cried about it. You know, they had to, yeah, I don't know. They just had to make changes, and they didn't like it. I would have preferred the blackboards too. The chalkboard. There's this, I don't know. There's something about it. Something schooly about it. To put you in the school zone, in the mindset, to start learning. Point of view, you just discover there's an island of plastic in the ocean.
Whoa. Did you know that there's an entire island made of plastic in the middle of the ocean?
What? That's horrible. Let me see.
Thank you.
Good one. Good one. Yes, this is true. Homeowner. I want a switch for every light. Electricians, say less. Dude, what the heck? How many breaker panels do you have? And why did you... This... Oh, wow. Okay, this is overkill. Not only does it look stupid, but... How do you even remember which ones? Like, I have 4 on the most we have on one. And I'm trying to flick every single time. We've lived in our place for a while now, and I'm still forgetting which one is which. So if I'm looking at that panel, trying to turn on the overhead lights in the kitchen, it'll take me forever. The first woman on the moon.
Houston, we have a problem.
What?
Nothing.
What's the problem?
Never mind.
Please tell us the problem.
Fine.
I'm fine. Leave it alone. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I don't understand it. Isn't that one of the tenets of modern feminism? First off, let me just say, do what you want to do. Get the tattoo in your armpits, that's fine. If your goal is to attract men, though, ever, I don't think that'll work. Just FYI. But I think that's one of the tenets, back to my point here, one of the tenets of feminism is down with the beauty standards, right? So make yourself as unattractive as possible. And I'm not even making a joke here. I think that's actually one of their pillars of feminism today. Down with the beauty standards, man. Don't shower, grow your hair out, be unattractive, and then hate men. That's the platform. Daily reminder not to marry a liberal woman.
I'll be told something like really tragic about someone and I'll be like, didn't they vote for this person? Why would I feel bad for them? It's really sinister. I was actually at a bar recently and I was talking to this guy. I was not interested in this guy. I was literally only talking to him because my friend was talking to his friend. And he starts inching closer to me and I'm like, oh no, this man is gonna kiss me. Oh, light bulb moment. I know he didn't vote for Kamala. I'm gonna kill the vibe real quick. I proceed to go, wait, before you step any closer, I need to kill the vibe and ask you who you voted for. He proceeds to tell me he didn't vote at all. So I was like, okay, cool, this is done. And then I proceed to find out his friend asked me, why aren't you talking to my boy anymore? And I'm like, well, he told me he didn't vote. And he goes, why are you guys even talking about this right now? Like, we're at a bar. And I'm like, who'd you vote for? He refused to respond. I ended up just leaving the bar screaming at him, telling him he hates women and he should stop speaking to and dating them because you don't like them. Yeah, I'm just gonna be that person that kills the vibe for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious that there are people out here like this, behaving like this. But it's also very sad because this is one of these ladies that's going to go through her life desiring, maybe she wants a kid, maybe she wants a husband, but she will never find it because any sane man out there is not going to want this. This is wild. So those guys, they dodged a landmine there. Dodged them landmines, boys. It's tough going out there.
If the Yankees were going to win a World Series, but you had to give each other a hall pass, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, why
Who
does she
have to? You can pick anyone who you want. Who would you pick?
Anyone in the world? My ex-boyfriend.
Oh my god. Who would you pick?
You.
Oh, jeez.
So why the ex-boyfriend?
We're gonna fight about this.
Why the ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
He's gone. You can tell me.
He was a good lover.
Wow.
Wow, dude, you just ended that relationship. And that might have been a good thing. She's clearly holding on. He needed to know that. He had to know that. I'm speechless. Yeah, that's sad to see. The answer is no. You wouldn't do a hall pass. What are you talking about? What the hell's wrong with you guys? But, man, that couldn't have ended any worse, dude. We need an update on this couple here. They still together? I hope not. She need to figure out her past feelings. Yeah. How'd you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose. And you have to go and ride that hot air balloon. No, not a chance. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
For the children.
Idiots.